Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there who are pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Like Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah with another video. And this video is going to be addressing the nonsense that Iuic is spewing, as well as we're starting to see a few other camps say the same thing of us not hating Esau, when it's prophesied all throughout the scriptures the judgment that's coming upon Esau and the authority, power, and dominion that the Most High is going to give the Israelites over Esau for us to destroy them according to the Most High's will. So what are you guys talking about? We're not supposed to be hating Edomites. They're our chief enemy. You see? And King David tells us right here in Psalms 139, I think this is King David. Yep, King David, he tells us what? Psalms 139 and 21, it says, "Do I not hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? Am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee?" And who's the chief nation that's rising up and rebelling against the Most High? In every shape, form, and fashion, all throughout society, it's the Edomites, man, beginning with the elite. All they do every day, all day, is put their hate for our power on display. And we're supposed to be in that spirit of hating them because they hate the Most High. King David was in the spirit. You see, King David didn't show any love to the Edomites. You guys are on that bullshit because you've taken that bag, man, and that's all it boils down to. That's why you're preaching of basically a fucking Christian doctrine of loving everybody. That's all you're doing because you've sold out. You see? The Most High does not want us in the spirit of loving Esau. That don't mean we're just out here going on a rampage, beating up crackers. You see, we know and understand that vengeance is the Most High's. You see, but all throughout the scriptures, man, the Most High tells you how much he hates Esau, and we're supposed to be in that same spirit if we're serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You see? So this is Psalms 139 and 21. It says, "Do I not hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? Am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee?" Verse 22, "I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies." And that's what the Edomites are, man. They're our chief enemies, and we're supposed to hate them. And King David put that on full display. Now, what is Yahweh Shah coming to set up? Is he not coming to set up the throne of David on the earth? You see, what does the throne of David consist of, man? The tribes being reunited up under the Almighty God, Yahweh, through Yahweh Shah in one spirit, and the heathen nations being under our feet. And Esau is going to be the chief slave, man. And we're going to show them nothing but hatred for all the things they've done unto us. Let's show you what King David was doing when he was going through and beating down the heathen. This is 2 Samuel 8 and 14. This is King David establishing his throne, you see, in his kingdom. And Yahweh Shah is coming to do what? Reestablish the throne of David in the earth. So this is 2 Samuel 8 and 14. It says, and he put garrisons in Edom. Throughout all Edom he put garrisons, and all they of Edom became David's servants. And Yahweh preserved David whithersoever he went. Do you see that? This is what Yahweh Shah is coming to establish, to give us rulership over the heathen, beginning with the Edomites, man, just like it was up under King David. And we're going to put on full display our hatred for these people. Why? For all the rape, the robbery, the murder, and the atrocities they've committed against us, man. That's what's coming back upon them. You see? You guys, this weak ass doctrine, we're not supposed to be hating. Man, shut the fuck up, man. You guys are weak, and you've been weak. Following behind Nate, weak ass. You see? What does it tell us in the blessings, man? What does it tell us our forefather Jacob received? Genesis 27 and 28 says, "Therefore the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine." That means what? Complete control over the earth and all the resources in it. Our forefather Isaac goes on to tell our forefather Jacob what? Verse 29. "Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be everyone, and blessed be he that blesseth thee." So Esau is set to be our slaves, man, according to what our forefather Jacob has been promised. They're going to bow down to us, and we're going to rule them with a rod of iron. That's not going to be a loving type of thing going on. It's going to be full of hate. You see, and wrath and anger. That's what's coming to these devils, man. You see? And there is nothing that's going to get them out of it, man. Not you soft-ass Israelites who are trying to remix the doctrine to take it light on Esau. No. These devils are going to feel the full wrath of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai through his people, as is prophesied. So what the fuck you mean don't hate Esau? That's what we're supposed to be doing, because they hate the Most High. They hate us. You see? Yes, we're in this society. We move about here. We move about here in wisdom, not taking vengeance of ourselves, because what? That's out of order. But we don't ever forget that these devils are our enemies, man, and they mean us no good. Now listen to this. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee. And that's all Esau was done. Look at how he has our amongst our people, how it's set up amongst our people, man. The shit they push into our neighborhoods, the shit they give our people to partake in. It's for them to destroy themselves, man. That's a part of them cursing us. You see? So these devils are cursed. These devils are going to pay at the hands of the tribes, as the Most High has told us. So what do you mean we're not supposed to be hating Esau? That's a true part of the doctrine, man. Esau is hated by the Most High, and Esau is hated by us, because Esau hates the Most High and Esau hates us, man. Come on, man. Good Lord, y'all, you guys are weak. And the thing is, this is what's happening to all you Israelites who are not in the spirit, who the Most High is not dealing with. You are no better than the fucking Yah Israelites. You see? With this weak ass doctrine. Let's go here, man. Let's go to Obadiah. Obadiah 1. We'll start at 9. It says what? Obadiah 1 and 9, it says, "And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter." That's what's coming to these devils. Their fate after that first 1,000-year period in the kingdom of heaven is for them to be cut off by slaughter. And the Most High tells you why this is going to happen to them. Verse 10, it says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob," which are us, the 12 tribes, "shame shall cover thee," which is happening now. This is why you have Donald Trump talking about he wanna take the history of slavery out of the museums. They're destroying their monuments, because how they got this country by way of the sword and how it was built up. You see, which is what? By way of slave labor on the back of the Israelites. It's a shame unto them, man. It says what? Shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's all they have. You see? They boasted in it for so long, but now here in these last days, they can't get away from what they done, man. You see? Genocide, brutality, and slavery goes hand in hand with colonialism, man. You can't have one without the other. And that's all Esau is known for, especially when it comes to us, the 12 tribes. So Obadiah 1 and 10 says what? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. This is the fate of the so-called white race. This is the fate of the Edomites. Now, how is the Most High going to cut them off forever? The Most High tells you how. Obadiah 1 and 18, it says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai have spoken. So how Esau is going to be cut off by slaughter is going to be at the hands of the Israelites. So your false doctrine, you going into Deuteronomy 23 and 7, talking about thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, meaning you're not supposed to hate them. That's a contradiction to what the scriptures actually say. You guys have it wrong, man. Because we are the instruments that the Most High is going to use to destroy these Edomites, man. And that's what's written. Let's go right here to the translation comparison. Let's see what it says in the NLT. Obadiah 1:18 NLT, it says, the people of Israel will be a raging fire, and Edom a field of dry stubble. The descendants of Joseph will be a flame, roaring across the field, devouring everything. There will be no survivors in Edom. I, Yahweh, have spoken. Do you see this? And he's going to do it by the hands of his people, the 12 tribes. I want to see what the CSB says real quick. Obadiah 1:18 CSB, it says, then the house of Jacob will be a blazing fire, and the house of Joseph a burning flame. But the house of Esau will be stubble. Jacob will set them on fire and consume Edom. Therefore, no survivor will remain of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken. You see that? So what do you mean we're not supposed to hate the Edomites? The Most High is going to use us to destroy these devils when the time comes. You see? Is he going to make it do it? Is he going to make it us do it against our will? No. We're going to be all for it, just like King David was all for it, just like Yahweh Shai, the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who Iuic refuses to say his name. The Lord and Savior is coming back to destroy these Edomites. Is he not of the house of Israel? Does it not tell us all throughout the scriptures how Yahweh Shai is coming back in righteousness to wage war against the enemies of the Most High? And Esau is chief on that list. Is not Yahweh Shai the head of all Israelites? He's the chief Israelite. So he's going to be a part of this prophecy, fulfilling this, according to the Most High's will. So what in the fuck do you mean we're not supposed to be hating Edomites? You guys have no clue of what the fuck you're talking about. And I say the water, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for pulling me from amongst you fucking idiots of IUIC, man. The water. The water for allowing me to see that IUIC is not right. The water. I can't thank the Most High enough, man. Because the leadership over there at IUIC is trash. Garbage. Coming with this bullshit, man. After all this shit these people have done unto us, you want to give Esau a break, just like these weak ass, you see, Israelites who are in that same spirit, man. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Let's go here to Ezekiel 25. It lays out right here in prophecy, man. Because what you're saying now is contradicting prophecy. And we know prophecy, it doesn't contradict itself. So your breakdown of what's written is what's wrong. IUIC. The Most High doesn't contradict himself in one point. And we could go into the account of the Most High giving Saul the commandment to destroy the Amalekites, which is the head house of Esau, and Samuel having to finish the job. The Most High wasn't against that. The Most High tells you that hold up real quick. You know what? Let's get this first. Ezekiel 25:12, it says, "Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because they Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged themselves upon them." And that's what their whole history consists of, man, destroying us. You see? Going all the way back to the time we came out of Egypt. They've been putting us to the sword and they haven't stopped. So what's going to come upon them because of that? Verse 13. "Therefore, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and there the Dan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai." So once we finally get these devils in our grasp and our power, we're going to destroy them, beat them down with those rods of iron according to the Most High's anger and according to the Most High's fury, coupled with the hatred we already have for them in us. You see? That's what's coming upon these devils. So why in the hell would the Most High tell us not to hate the Edomites when it's prophesied that we're going to destroy them with great hatred, anger, and fury? Real quick. Let's see something real quick. This is Ezekiel 25:14 NLT. It says, "I will accomplish this by the hand of my people Israel. They will carry out my vengeance with anger, and Edom will know that this vengeance is from me. I, the sovereign Yahweh, have spoken." Let's see what the CSB says. "I will take my vengeance on Edom through my people Israel." Well, according to IUIC, the Most High told us not to hate the Edomites. So is the Most High double-minded? Is the Most High contradicting himself now? Did he go back on his word? Does he change? The answer to that is no, man. He doesn't change. He doesn't contradict himself. He doesn't go back. The Most High has hatred for Esau, and the Israelites, the true believers of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, have hatred for Esau. Hell, even the Messiah has hatred for Esau. Is he not? Does it not tell you in prophecy that the ones that pierced Yahweh Shai are going to be here when he returns? And you know what he's coming to do to them. And they were Edomites, Roman centurions. You see? But I forgot, some of you Israelites don't believe in reincarnation, though. Listen, man. The Most High gonna fuck you niggas up. This is Ezekiel 25:14. It says, "I will take my vengeance on Edom through my people Israel, and they will deal with Edom according to my anger and wrath. So they will know my vengeance. This is the declaration of the Lord power Yahweh." You see that? That's what's coming upon these devils, man. And the Most High is going to do it by his people Israel. So once again, what do you mean we're not supposed to hate Esau? Let's get this real quick. Numbers 24. Now listen to this. Numbers 24:20. It says, "And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations." And when you're being diligent and you're going into these top officials that are in the White House and these different government officials and these people who are over the State Department and the FBI and the CIA and all these different organizations all throughout this country and all throughout the world, the majority of them are who? Amalekites. 1948ers, man. You see? All the banking institutions owned by the 1948ers. This is how they're the first of the nations. You see, they're the chief house of Esau ruling right now, beginning with the top banking elite. You see? Now, what does the Most High say against them? Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. And that's what's coming upon the Amalekites right along with the rest of the house of Esau. And how are they going to perish forever? We just read it in prophecy. So where are you getting that we're not supposed to be hating Edomites? The Most I never said that. And when you go into the true breakdown of Deuteronomy 23 and 7, when you go in, it goes into a clerical error, man. And we've broken this down before over and over and over again. But this is what you niggas do because you've taken that bag and you sold out, man. You see? This is why you got pictures of Nate fucking with his eye, one of his eye covered, man. With one of his eyes covered. Nigga, that ain't no fucking coincidence, man. You see? He's been bought and paid for. He's a sellout. And this is why they're coming with these weak-ass doctrines now. Well, their shit was always weak, but you see? This is what it is. The Most High said, Amalek shall perish forever. Then when you go, and it's even more prophecy about Esau being put from under heaven and him perishing like his own dung and him being chased away like a dream. And how's all that going to be fulfilled? The Most High is going to do it through his people Israel. He's going to do it through the 12 tribes. What are we talking about, man? Yes, we're supposed to hate Esau. We're supposed to hate all the heathen. And we do. But we do it with wisdom. We do it in the order that the Most High told us to walk in, man. Not out here taking vengeance of ourselves. You see? Man, the Most High is going to deal with you dudes, man. But I think that was it. The point has been made. We show you what the scriptures say. We know the Most High don't contradict himself, man. You see? Because if that was the case, we were not supposed to hate Edomites. It would be said in the scriptures, man. It would go into prophecy about us loving Esau, so forth and so on. But there is nothing like that ever written. See what you're doing? You're taking that Deuteronomy 23 and 7 out of context. You see, you're breaking it down the wrong way because you refuse to go into the words. You see, you refuse to go into the Hebrew. And even one of the top leaders over there, Iuic, says English is good enough for him. And this is why y'all doctrine is weak, you see, and you're breaking shit down the wrong way. But that's what it is, man. We are going to destroy these devils when the Most High gives us that power. Point blank, period. And all you Israelites who have a problem with it, hey, you're gonna rule over them with great rig in the kingdom of heaven, but only after death by pain. You niggas got to die on this side, man. You see, because you're useless, you're worthless, you're dross, and the Most High gonna purge you niggas out. Hey, so with that, man, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom. Wa, Abba, Babal.